It takes time, you know what I mean? It was a whole different time than coming out and being gay. Now it's so like, I wouldn't say emphasized, but it's so like, it's a fad. It's really cool to be gay. I know that there's some parts of the world where it's still like not accepted, but for majority, it's like, it's the cool thing to do. So this was way before it was cool, so. So what's up, you guys? This is Why Is This So Foreign? I literally need to stop taking breaks in between videos because I feel like when I take a break, it just like reinduces all of the anxiety that I get filming videos. Like that is just a thing that will never go away for me. And so it's been a minute since you guys have seen me. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy, Cuthroat Gamer. Speaking of gay, this is going to be, I guess, a gayer video. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride. It's the 29th. Tomorrow's the last day of Pride Month. So I thought, what better way to end Pride Month than doing a 10 gay questions. I don't have enough people subscribed to where like I like reach out and be like, hey, like ask me gay questions. So I Googled, which like worked just fine. So we are going to be, these are the most like obnoxious. If this shirt, because it's hot, I had to close all the windows in this house. It is hot, bitch. I do not want to be sweating through this. Oh my God, I feel it coming. Okay, we might have to do, I don't know why I try to film a video and it's this much hot. And I have all the windows closed, no breeze, can't have the fan on. Let me switch clothes to something not as light so it doesn't seep through. Okay, this was the shirt I was gonna wear in the first place, but I feel like this is like a reoccurring shirt. Like I wear it all the time on this channel. So I tried to avoid wearing it, but what do you know? It ended up back on. I guess it's fitting. It is Pride Month, whatever. So we are going to be doing 10 gay questions that I've either A, been asked before, or just something funny that I found on the internet. If you guys do like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below and let's jump into it. I have the questions on my phone. However, I use my phone to record the video. So we are going to go on my MacBook and open up the Notes app. It was my birthday this month on the 9th, which I love that like my birthday is on Pride Month, like, or is in Pride Month. Like, love that. My birthday's June 9th. Shout out to all my Geminis out there. So yeah, my birthday was like small and quaint. It was really like intimate. I didn't invite like a plethora of people and it was just me and a few friends. We went out to dinner and then went to my girl's house, and yeah, it was a good night. Gemini season was in full effect. So like generic and like, oh yeah, like every gay guy has been asked this question kind of thing. Question number 1, when did you know you were gay? So this is a common question that I've gotten. I always think back to 9 years old is when I knew that I was gay. I tell people, when people ask this question, I explain it like I went through gay puberty. So like, you know, as like every guy, a certain age, you go through puberty and you like start having an interest in girls and like, you know, just like your body changes. And mine did as well, but instead of having interest for girls, I had an interest for guys. And so it's so funny because I always think back to the moment I knew I was gay was I had a best friend. I'm not going to say his first name, but I had a best friend at the time and his last name was Hoyt. And so I remember in grade school, again, 9 years old, and we had been best friends all the way up since like from like kindergarten, like since the sandbox, because I'm from a small cow town in California. And so everybody you went to like kindergarten with, you pretty much went through high school with. I remember being 9 years old and like starting to feel like this difference and like, you know, oh, we weren't just like best friends. It's like, oh, this is like a crush now. And his last name is Hoyt, and I would like write on my notebook, and I would switch the Y and the T so that I would say his first name and then Hottie. And so cringe, but 1000% like, yeah, 9 years old, that's what I knew. But yes, okay, so question number 2, when did you come out of the closet? So this is a good one. I mean, this is a common question too that I like always will get. I didn't come out of the closet. I was forced out of the closet. And so I have a video on my channel where I'm pretty sure I dive in deep about this. We'll give you a cliff notes of it. But when I was 12, you know, everyone has like their middle school like relationships, and they're not like, oh, like forever, you know what I mean? It's just like, whatever, like it was really like, oh, you're gay, like I'm gay, like we're gonna date kind of thing. We had gotten into an argument, just going back and forth, and we were like, oh, like I was pissed, and I was like, oh, like we can fight if like you're gonna be like a catty bitch to me, like we can meet up and we can fight. And he got so scared, he told his mom, and my mom didn't know that I was gay at this time. And so his mom called my mom, and this was when it was like, I didn't have a cell phone, nigga. Like, this was landline. So his mom called my mom on the house phone. And yeah, she told my mom everything, that I was trying to fight him, that me and Raymond were dating. And yeah, it was a lot. My mom was in shambles. I think that's the next question though, so let's go into it. Yes, that jumps us into our next question. How did your family react? So it took time for them to be like as okay with it as they are now. My mom was definitely not a fan. I also am the type of person who's always pushed the envelope. It's just in my nature. And so I remember I wanted to be Jeffree Star when I was 15. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture. If I can't, whatever. But I'm gonna see if I can find the picture and put it up here. But I wanted to be Jeffree Star so badly for Halloween. And so I shaved my eyebrows. I think I was 14 or 15 at the time. Shaved my eyebrows. Horrible. Shaved my eyebrows and didn't know how to draw in eyebrows. I just thought that it was like going to be easy. This was before like brow, you know, pomades were a thing, and people were using eyeshadow to fill in, like Jeffree would use eyeshadow to fill in his brows. So yeah, my mom had to fill it in with eyeliner pencil when we went to Vegas, and I didn't have eyebrows, so she had to fill it in, and she was so livid about it. But it's so funny. Now, again, it takes time, you know what I mean? It was a whole different time than coming out and being gay. Now it's so like, I wouldn't say emphasized, but it's so like, it's a fad. It's really cool to be gay. I know that there's some parts of the world where it's still like not accepted, but for majority, it's like, it's the cool thing to do. So this was way before it was cool. So they're all great now. They all love it and they support me 1000%. So yeah, it's amazing. I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed to have the family that I do, because I know that a lot of people in the gay community didn't have that like family that like, you know, came around after time. Yes, it took time, but they still, and some of my family was more accepting than other parts of it, and some parts of my family still don't accept the fact that I'm gay, you know what I mean? But it's just like, you get that with family, it's whatever. But like my close, immediate family, like the family I give a about, like they don't give a so yes. Okay, next question. Are you a top or bottom? I hate this question because it should be obvious, nigga. Don't ask me that. Next question. What is your type of guy? So, hate men, but if I were to like build my perfect type of nigga, it would be a white boy who is 6'2", 6'1"-ish, you know, 6'1", 6'2", blue eyes, and he's probably in the military. Like, that's just the things I'm attracted to. Yeah, whatever. Next question, number 6. I heard the gay community isn't monogamous. Is that true? Okay, so this has been an age-old question of like, oh, like, so you're gay, so you're comfortable with an open relationship. Me, personally, I am not, because if I'm going to, I feel like my time is valuable. I feel like everyone's time is valuable. So if I'm going to, you know, commit my time to you, I feel like it should go both ways. Now, you know, for people that are in open relationships and can handle that, you know, to each their own. But just for me personally, it's just something I don't see myself being able to do. I'm too jealous, and I just can't. I don't know. It's just not me. Next question. Aren't you scared you are going to hell? So this one's funny because when I want to say I was 11, you know, youth group or whatever, and you go every Wednesday and you just talk about the word, and I would go, and the youth group leader, again, different time in the world, she, you know, didn't understand me. I didn't even understand me at the time, though, which made me more frustrated about it. But I was told that I was riding a wheelbarrow to hell and like blah, blah, blah. And so like now, you know, I've forgiven her, and I've like learned that, you know, at that time, you didn't know how to be okay with that, as did most of the world. And now it's so like, you know, glamorized that it's not a big deal anymore. But girl, we've just been through it. That's all I could say. Okay, next question. If you had a choice to be straight, would you? So if you asked me this question in high school, I would have said yes, because it was so difficult to like, not only to keep the friends that I had in grade school, because I did lose a lot of them, but just navigating through high school in itself is difficult. So throw gay, throw black on top of it, it's just a lot. And so then I hated it. I really just wish that I was straight. I actually dated 2 girls. And like, since then I've told them that, you know, I dated you for a cover up kind of thing. But if it was high school, yes, 100,000%, like, yes. Hated myself then. Now I could give a like, I love the fact that I'm gay. I think that there's so many things that like, I don't love the fact that I'm gay because of like guys being attractive. Like, I think of like the fact that I'm gay and I get to express myself more than the average individual can. A lot of people don't know how to spend their time with themselves, and like, you know, I could be kind of a hypocrite because some of my time I like to spend it talking to a camera. But I think that one of the most amazing and beautiful things in this world is getting this time with myself and talking to a camera, is like not only to just like do a hobby that I love, but just like to reflect, you know, with yourself. And it's the same with like doing my makeup or deep cleaning on Sundays and resetting the house. It's just that time with myself, and that can drive a nigga crazy. Lord knows it really can. So to be able to find that happy medium and to not drive yourself insane and just peel back the layers of yourself with yourself is an amazing thing. What was the question, God? Now I would not choose to be straight. I like being gay. I'm fine with it. Besides the fact of niggas, I can't stand niggas, but I mean every other part of being gay, love it. I have another gay friend. Can I introduce you guys? Hate this question so much. I think it's because, so my mom, and not to put my mother on blast, but she is a strong, independent woman. Her mindset really did install in me, and I feel like it's a blessing but a fault at the same time, because one, I'm an only child. Two, my mom, is a independent, very successful woman. And so that has always been my motivator in the world, to where I don't feel like I need to settle for a relationship that is not worth it. You know what I mean? Or it's and the person isn't 100% all about you, And like, yes, I do understand that it does take some sacrifices on each side of a relationship, but I just have seen the most disgusting like things said to someone they supposedly care about, and it's insane to me. Okay, last question. Let's wrap it up with question number 10. Can you be my gay best friend? I've always wanted one. This one is amazing to me. I've had this question time and time again. And even before, like, I already had a soulmate. Like, I have a soulmate now, and it is my other half, and it's my best friend. And it's like, I don't have a need to fill that void of a best friend. I don't have that need anymore, because I already have that person that is in that spot, But even before Haley had came into my life, like, that was a common question, and it was a common thing to be like, oh, I've always wanted a gay best friend. Like, it always looks so much fun, like blah, blah, blah. Like, it's like a trophy, or like a material, like something, like it's genuinely like a material that you just like get to dangle around, you know what I mean? And so, a token, if you will. And so now though that I have a best friend, it's just easy for me to be like, oh, like, I have a best friend already, sorry. You know what I mean? But it's so funny, because I'll tell Haley all the time when people will try that with me, and it's just like, why? Like, I don't know. Like, you don't even, the only thing you know is my first name, and you literally don't even know my last name, but you want me to be your best friend. Like, absolutely not. So, yeah, but that wraps up 10 gay questions for a gay guy. Let me know down below if you've been asked these questions before. I feel like every gay guy gets asked these questions. Like, it's just inevitable. And like, I don't find it disrespectful to this day with people. Like, we're just curious creatures. And so how else would you know besides asking? And so like, yeah, I always assume that I'm gonna be asked these questions when I'm in a certain setting. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get asked these questions, and it's just like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know each other, we're getting to know each other, and that's how you get to know someone, by asking questions. So, but if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. I always come back and say like, oh, like, I'm gonna upload more, blah, blah, blah. It's not that I'm not gonna upload more, it's just that I am grinding a lot. I can't 100% commit to weekends just to film. Now it's not going that way. But behind me, I don't know if I said on YouTube, but I'm going to be starting a podcast, which I'm so excited. I have a friend, Sindel, and she's gonna co-host with me, which is really cool. It's just gonna be like more so life experience and like gone through it, and just knowledge that we can learn, like knowledge we can share with each other, and not only in each other, but with all of you guys. So I'm really excited, and I have like a few different friends who said they would come on the podcast, and I have like a main category for each of them. And so I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. I can't wait for it. So stay tuned for that. But until I see you guys next time, stay cutthroat. All right, bye guys. Okay, I'm gonna go watch my roofer.